You're watching MMA Oddsbreaker. I'm Frank Trigg. Today we're talking to Bubba Bush, who's actually you're in Austin right now, right, with Tim Kennedy?
Correct.
Is that where you do most of your training camps, or is it just is this a specialty?
No, ever since he's let me start coming out here and train with him, every time I have a fight camp, I get out here as much as I can. He's just been amazing to me. Lets me stay over at his house and just train with him, follow him around, and do what he does. So it's been good. Why not?
How long do you usually stay down there with him? Is it a couple weeks, a couple months?
No, I do day trips, week trips. So I'll come Wednesday through Saturday, Wednesday through Sunday, or just like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I've got to train at home some. I've got to run my business and things, but come out here at least a couple days a week. So.
How far is it from your homestead to get all the way up to Austin?
It's 2 hours. 2 hours each way.
So it's not too bad then. For a weekly couple day trip, it's not that bad.
Yeah, for 2 or 3 days, it's not terrible.
So, what do you guys do when you come into training camp with Tim that's different than when you're at home?
The intensity level is just higher. I'm not the alpha dog, so you go to camping in a small town and you win every time. So your cardio is not pushed. You're not learning as much. You don't have that opportunity to just get your cardio at that level. But when you come down here, I mean, not only Tim, but Andrew Craig's down here, Jake Kuhn from World Series of Fighting, Kamal. We've got a couple different guys, and then we have Colton Smith coming down from Colleen, a bunch of brown belts down at Gracie Umada and stuff. So just a bunch of people to work and push you, and even the CrossFit workouts, even the strength and conditioning is just a competitive nature. You've got a bunch of professional athletes; they're all competitive, so you're going to work harder than if you're just doing it by yourself.
Now, is that the strength and conditioning? Is CrossFit? That's what you guys do?
It's not CrossFit specifically, but it's the similar stuff, interval training, etc. High intensity interval training.
Well, the reason why I ask is I actually just started doing CrossFit about a month and a half ago, and for a retired athlete, for me, I like it a lot. Like it's the Olympic movements, so the things that we already do, and the interval training, like you said, and there's always a cardio push. Even if you're doing a power day, you still have some kind of cardio push. But I don't recommend it for people that aren't really professional athletes because a lot of the movements get you hurt, and it's like. I know what I'm doing. I've done this for 20 years, and I'm still getting banged up. So I can't imagine some mom coming off a couch, what she's doing. That's why I was asking if that's actually what you guys do too.
Right. It's real intense, and that's all I differentiate between CrossFit and what we're doing because CrossFit is work, and we're training. So and there's a differentiation. So even like at our home gym, we don't necessarily do CrossFit, but a lot of the workouts are similar. You can go in there and you can do Fran or you can do Cindy or something and get work in. But more often, if we're doing clean and jerks or some specific movement. With boxing, we're doing it for a purpose. We're not just trying to work ourselves as hard as possible, which is different from some of the WODs.
Yeah, I'm not training. I'm definitely just putting work in. That's all I'm doing. I'm just putting work in.
Which is great. It's cathartic. It's purifying. It's soul cleansing. It works.
Today sucked. There was like a partner run with, but it ended up being 2 miles. Like 100 meter. Then the partner goes 100 meter. Then you go 200. Then 300. Then 400. Then 400. Then 300. Then 200. Then 100. Ends up being 2 miles. Yeah, it was horrible. I couldn't run when I was training. Now I'm just doing this for work. I'm like, this is just stupid. Why would I do this? But looking back at my athletic career, it makes sense. It fits in right in the wheelhouse that you guys should be doing. It's a perfect day and a perfect way to get yourselves in shape. Is strength and conditioning for you guys in the morning or in the afternoon?
In the mornings.
And in the afternoons, you come back and do your hard sparring?
Skill work, hard sparring, rolling, yeah. Drill.
Now, a lot of the guys I've been talking to have been switching up that camp. They've been going hard sparring in the morning and their strength and conditioning at night because they want to be as fresh as possible for everything that they're doing so that they're not tired or taxed or torn up at all when they're going into the actual fight mode. Do you agree or disagree with that? Or is this program, the way you guys have it set up just because Tim has it set up that way and his camp is set that way and that's why you stick to it?
Yeah, no, I was thinking of that a lot this week. It might actually be good, but just to go in, I mean, mainly to get your body used to working harder. What better? Get your body used to working harder at night, obviously. But you're doing that with the hard sparring. You're doing that with the actual, the closest thing to fighting. You're doing at the closest time to when you actually fight. So I could see it either way. I think the hard part is getting enough training partners that can actually get on that schedule and come train in the mornings and then do your strength and conditioning late at night. So it might just be, a symptom.
Well, when you talk about you go to boxing gyms, that's all they do is box. When you go to, MMA hasn't quite got to that space yet where all the guys do is MMA. A lot of the guys that are doing MMA still, the rest of the world doesn't realize most of these guys have full-time jobs doing other things.
Oh yeah, for sure, sure.
And you can't suddenly show up at 10 o'clock in the morning to go to a hard sparring class till noon and then come back at 6 and do and do strength and conditioning because you actually have to be at the office at 9 o'clock. You don't get out till 5 o'clock. So you do your strength and conditioning at 7 a.m. per se, get done, be at work on time at 9, and then come back out after work and do your hard sparring.
Say hi, Tim.
Hi, Tim.
Hi,
How you doing, bud?
I'm awesome.
Somebody said that none of your friends would. Tim has a problem with not having any friends that want to go see sci-fi movies like RoboCop or something. And a buddy of mine was like, "Oh, you should go hang out with Tim and go see RoboCop." I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go to Austin right now from Vegas to go hang out with Tim to go to a movie. That's what I'm gonna do."
It sounds like an awesome thing to do. I would go to Vegas to see a movie with you.
Yeah,
What's your
that's a little
problem?
creepy, Tim. To fly halfway across the country for a dude to go on a date to a movie. That's creepy.
A little creepy.
I know you used to be in the military, and I know that like guys in uniform, and that's kind of your way. But yeah, I'm not. If I happen to be there, I'm gonna go to a movie with you. I'm not flying across the country. It's not happening.
All right. Okay.
Oh man, wait till he sees the video you made today.
I see them all. I watch them all whenever I can.
Yeah.
Let's break down Rakim Cleveland, your opponent. What do you see him as a fighter? What do you see him trying to do to you when you come into the cage?
Stay on his feet, kick me in the head. That's nothing new for him. Yeah.
He doesn't change much. He hasn't changed much. He moved camps. He moved from Houston up to Bettendorf, Iowa, to change camps, but it hasn't really done anything different for him. Do you see anything different that I don't see?
I don't, and I haven't seen. I mean, his fights are so short. He hasn't fought outside of the first round, but I think once in the last 5, 6, 7 fights. So I mean, you can say the same. I haven't fought super long fights either, but they all look pretty similar and pretty short. So there's not a whole lot out there to get on him, really.
How do you see this fight getting finished? I mean, finish sometime in the first round. Or you think it's gonna get done in the second round? Both you guys don't go out of the first round much.
Yeah, we both been pretty quickly, but he seems tough, hard to put away. So I've seen, he hasn't been on the losing end of many fights either lately. So we'll see, but I see him being tough, hard to put away. So.
All right, Bubba, I appreciate it. Thanks, and thanks to Tim Kennedy for letting you use his phone to make the phone call. I appreciate that.
Absolutely.
Have a good night, guys. We appreciate it. I'll talk to you soon, Bubba.
Thanks, Frank.